guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tiffany. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about sentimental clutter and dealing with sentimental clutter. This is something I've put off for a while and a lot of you have asked about it. I've mainly put it off because I still have some sentimental things that I haven't been able to let go of yet. But I wanted to give you guys some tips because I have let go of a lot of sentimental items. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys some tips. And also I'm dog sitting, so I'm in a new space, but I really liked the lighting and the color of this wall. So yeah, just gonna sit right here and do a little chatty video with you. All right, so my first tip is to decide what you can let go of. So when you first start going through everything and you find like all of the things that are sentimental and things that mean a lot to you, there's going to be some things that you're like, well, I can get rid of this easily, no big deal. I've just held on to it because you've just never taken the time to look through it or organize the stuff for declutter. So there's going to be things that you can get rid of right off the bat that aren't super meaningful to you, but you have held on to for sentimental reasons. So that's my first tip, is to go through and get rid of those items and then only leave the items that you know are going to be harder to declutter or you need to think about a little more. All right, so number 2 is once you have those other ones decluttered, then go through the ones you have left, and if they're cards or paper kind of items, you can scan them and save them to your computer. If they're ones that you don't necessarily want to hold on to, but you do want to remember, take pictures of them. Same with the cards and the paper. Scanning them is just like a digital picture of it, and then you don't have to hold on to those things. So you will open up a lot of space and still be able to access those items in a way without them taking up a bunch of space in your home. All right, and number 3 is that if it's something you really want to hold on to and something you're really struggling with letting go of, then hold on to it. You don't have to get rid of something just because you want to be a minimalist or just because you want to create more space. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's not about owning only what can fit in a backpack or seeing the least amount of stuff you can own. It's not a competition. Everybody is going to be different, and if you have some sentimental things that bring you joy and you find value in, even if you don't want them out and you keep them in your closet or a drawer, but you see them often because you're opening your closet or that drawer often, they're still adding value to you and bringing you joy, especially if it's something that is very meaningful to you. I don't think that it's necessary to get rid of those items. Like I said, you're going to declutter the things you really don't have a sentimental connection with anymore like you thought you did, and you're going to take pictures and scan other items that are still important to you and that you do want to look back on someday, but that you don't necessarily want cluttering up your space. So you're going to be left, hopefully, with just a few sentimental items that mean a lot to you and that bring you joy and that you love having in your life physically, and that's okay. And it's okay if you don't want them out in your space, if you want them kind of hidden away so that your space still looks clutter-free but that you can often see them. That's totally fine, and that's what I do. I do have a few sentimental items that I either keep in a drawer or I keep in my closet if I don't want them out in my space. Sometimes I have them out because I just want to see them more, and other times I just keep them somewhere where I can see them often, but where it's not out in my space or feeling cluttered. But keep those items, and eventually one day you're going to realize, okay, well, this doesn't have as much value to me as it used to, and it doesn't add as much joy and value to my life as it used to. So it's okay to hold on to them for the time being. You probably won't hold on to them forever, but if you do, that's totally fine too. Like I said, this isn't a competition. This isn't a game to see who can own the least amount of stuff. It's not deprivation. It's just getting rid of the excess so you can really enjoy the things in your life that you have left and your favorite things and the things that matter, and making room for the important things to you. So those sentimental items you don't want to get rid of, it's okay, you can hold on to them. And who knows, maybe in a few months or years down the road, you will be able to take a picture of them or finally scan them and save them digitally and get rid of the physical item. So yeah, those are my 3 tips for dealing with sentimental clutter. Like I said, I still have some things that I've held on to because they mean a lot to me and I like physically, like seeing the physical object or holding the card or paper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any comments or questions down below. And also let me know how you've dealt with some sentimental clutter. Do you hold on to it, or do you take pictures or scan it, or do you just let it go? I would love to know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.